Angelson, the WNBA MVP and one of the league's most accomplished players, is facing a growing frustration over Caitlin Clark's meteoric rise. Despite Wilson's dominance on the court, including a 1-0-0-0 season, and her status as a Nike star, the attention surrounding Clark's potential move to Europe has ignited tension. Clark's ability to potentially become the highest-paid player abroad has stirred feelings of competition in Wilson, who believes her MVP accolades should bring her similar recognition. Clark, who has rapidly become a fan favorite, has driven significant growth for the WNBA. Attendance and viewership have surged, largely due to Clark's exciting play and her connection with fans. Wilson, who had spent years building her legacy, finds herself in a difficult position. Clark's rise has captured the public's imagination, overshadowing Wilson's contributions. The tension between the two players reflects not just personal rivalry, but also the broader shifts in the WNBA, where Clark's newness and dynamic appeal are reshaping the landscape. One of Wilson's key frustration centers on endorsements and recognition. Despite her established status with Nike, Wilson feels that Clark is drawing attention away from her, especially as Clark's sponsorships and influence grow. This is exacerbated by Clark's advocacy for better conditions in the WNBA, such as securing chartered jets for players, a move that has made Clark both a leader in the league and a target for criticism. The rivalry between Wilson and Clark is about more than just competition on the court. It's about who represents the future of the WNBA. Wilson, who has long been considered the face of the league, fears that Clark's rise could eclipse her own. Fans are flocking to Clark, who brings a fresh narrative to women's basketball, while Wilson struggles to maintain the same level of admiration and loyalty she once enjoyed. If Clark moves to Europe, the WNBA could face significant repercussions. Viewership already tied closely to Clark's presence could drop, leaving the league vulnerable to losing its new momentum. Wilson, already concerned about being overshadowed, might find herself further sidelined if Clark takes a portion of the league's growing audience with her for the WNBA. Clark's decision could mark a turning point. Either they retain her and continue to grow or risk losing one of their brightest stars. Wilson's position in the league is now tied to how she handles this rivalry. Will she adapt to the new era Clark represents or continue to struggle against the changes happening around her? The answer to that question could define not just Wilson's career, but the future of the WNBA itself. Subscribe if you like Caitlin Clark.